Yo, 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 it's D.Arthur talking to you guys about the Semen Retention Hall of Fame. Who is in the Semen Retention Hall of Fame? Great people are in the Semen Retention Hall of Fame. I have one on top of my head. His name is Mike Tyson. Apparently, Mike Tyson went 5 years without busting a nut, without having sex, without indulging in masturbation or having sexual intercourse, and that is why he is great. You see, he's great because semen consists of semen has testosterone in it. So once you retain it and you keep it in you, you're gonna be more alpha. You're gonna have you're gonna be more like your male your male counterpart. You're gonna be you're gonna be filled with testosterone, and you're gonna be filled with alpha qualities because you're retaining your semen, the thing that makes a child, that creates a child. So if you retain that, you're just gonna have a lot more alpha qualities about you because of your semen that's been retained. Now, who else is part of the Semen Retention Hall of Fame? Great people like Gandhi, Jesus Christ, Muhammad Ali. People who did their own thing and didn't go by society's norms and did things out of the box. Part of the reason why they're great is because of their retaining, because of them retaining. You see, once you retain, you're gonna become your true self. You notice when you relapse, you just become a lot more beta. You're a beta male. You become very a shell of yourself. You don't express yourself for some reason. After a relapse, all your life force, all your energy is drained, and you just feel like complete crap. You just feel like not doing anything. You feel pretty useless. You just feel like, oh, I gotta get my life together. But once you retain, and you retain for some time, for at least 2 weeks, you start noticing the benefits. 2 weeks time, 2, 3, 4 weeks into it, you start having a sense of urgency of creating your life, because you retain signals to your brain that you're not getting anything. So your brain is going to do everything in its power to try to get you more attractive, so you can procreate with the other gender. What could happen is you tend to get a deeper voice. Your acne starts to clear up. You start developing an Adam's apple. You start getting stronger in the gym. You start just getting more wise. Your intuition kicks in, and you just become. This is why it's called superpowers, because all of those benefits that you become blessed with start to become more manifest, start to become more evident once you retain. Yeah, so the Semen Retention Hall of Fame. People who, another one is Steve Jobs, that would look like he practices semen retention. People who went against society's norms, people who thought outside the box and created something in their life with the power of their semen, became the best ideal version of themselves, just because they retained, just because they put in work, and just because they transmutated. Now, there's a difference between going on semen retention and not doing anything, and going on semen retention and transmutating that energy into your craft. Now, that is the difference between the 1% and the 99%, because people who transmutate tend to live happier lives, tend to live longer lives, and just tend to live more fulfillment in their lives, because they're using what's been given to them, harnessing it, and using that energy to procreate, to create something that can be used for generations to come. as opposed to people who feel like, oh, I have to get rid of this energy just because I feel a certain way. Do you people not understand the power of transmutation, using your vital energy force to create something for your life for significance? That is the whole point of it. So, whenever you feel horny, whenever you feel like you're about to relapse, another thing, you feel like you'll be more tempted to relapse if you partake in like alcohol and like marijuana. That's what I've noticed. So that's why I've decided that I'm going cold turkey on those things, because I am way too tempted once I start like partaking in those outside indulgences. I get way too tempted, and sometimes I can't even control myself. I feel like marijuana is the devil's temptation, because I don't even know why it's starting to become like legal, because I feel like that is just gonna make you even like worse. It's gonna make you it's just gonna make you way too tempted to do things. So I can say that if you just don't partake in those things, it's gonna be a lot easier to retain, and it's gonna be a lot easier to build a better life for yourself, because you're not partaking in outside things that will destroy you. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep trying to keep going. As always, keep going, keep retaining, keep becoming wiser, keep getting more wisdom, keep having faith, and just keep trying to crush this thing that we call a life experience, this three-dimensional life experience. Retain, fellas. It's the only way to a better life. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.